Today we're diving deep into the thrilling and sometimes heart-pounding world of shark encounters. From the majestic great whites to the graceful hammerheads, these underwater giants never fail to captivate us. Join us as we explore 12 unforgettable shark encounters caught on camera, each showcasing the raw power and beauty of these fascinating creatures. So, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by nature's most formidable predators. Number 12. You must have heard about flying fish, but have you ever heard about a flying shark? On November 6th, the crew aboard a fishing vessel off the coast of Whangarei, New Zealand, experienced a shocking surprise when a big mako shark suddenly breached the ocean surface and crash-landed onto the boat's bow.
Holy! It's on the boat.
Looked like it was on the front of Ryan's boat. Don't go anywhere. Watch out.
Sorry, Ryan.
After flailing around for a few seconds, the shark seemed settled on the boat's deck, as if it wanted to bask in the sunlight. Later on, the shark slipped away safely into the depths of the ocean. Number 11. It's frightening enough to come across a lone shark in the ocean, but what would you do if several sharks decided to turn you into their meal? Spear fisherman Tristan Gandy was hunting for red snapper and grouper 90 feet below the surface when he found himself in a heart-pounding struggle for survival in the waters near Panama City, Florida. Gandy's journey took an unsettling turn. The gripping video shows the stressful moment when the 20-year-old lands his fish, only to have a gang of bull sharks assault him so they can take his prize. Fortunately for Tristan, though, he was able to escape the situation without incident. Number 10. A Californian named Maxwell Fleming recorded a breathtaking moment on camera on May 11, 2019, when his friend Ryder went into the depths of the Pacific Ocean close to the Channel Island. They thought the lone fin, which was drifting close to their vessel, belonged to a basking shark, and that's how their adventure started.
All right, we're in neutral. We're in reverse.
That was a bad idea!
Get on the boat! Ryder!
Oh, I touched it!
Get on the boat!
Oh,
Dude, that's not a basking shark, dude.
what?
Eager to swim along the shark, Ryder dove into the water, the excitement of the encounter calling. But as soon as they realized it might be the great white shark, their exhilaration quickly gave way to panic. However, after a few tense seconds, they were able to recognize the shark as the friendly basking shark. Number 9. On September 7th, during a stressful 99-minute battle, a fisherman bravely defended himself from a great white shark's relentless attacks. Joe Petrovich was spearfishing off the coast of Perth with friends when he got into a precarious scenario and almost became the prey. Joe went out about 300 meters from their boat to catch pink snapper when he was suddenly attacked by a large shark that was around 4.5 meters long and 400 kilos in weight. The shark was observed analyzing Joe's movements before deciding to try and eat him. Fortunately, Joe managed to repel the shark. How fortunate for him. Number 8. On September 19th, Mark McCracken's fishing adventure took a dramatic turn on these sun-drenched waters close to Santa Barbara, California. McCracken was the target of an aggressive hammerhead shark when he was riding the surf on his jet ski. The shark showed unrelenting curiosity as it started to circle menacingly around him. In a flash of survival instinct and quick thought, McCracken was defending himself with a paddle and taking aim at the obstinate animal. Not only did he escape unscathed, but he also had a great anecdote to share with his grandchildren. Number 7. Unexpectedly, the water backdrop dramatically changed while Florida angler Ben Chansey was recording for his fishing YouTube channel. Chansey was casting his net for a catch, but he did not bring in the typical fish. Rather, he caught a shark's attention. With a forceful flick of its tail, the shark capsized Chansey's kayak and threw him into the deep ocean, rapidly intensifying the confrontation. Chansey was lucky enough to get out of the scenario unscathed, but he now had a narrative to tell his audience for years to come. Number 6. This diver was spearfishing near the South African shore. He was about to pull the trigger on some fish when he looked directly into the eyes of a dangerous monster.
White!
The knowledge that it was a great white shark shocked him. The shark came back at him right away, but he was able to repel it with his spear. After swiftly swimming to the surface to alert his fellow divers, he realized the shark had started pursuing him when he lowered his head into the water. He knew this meant it was time to get back on his boat. Number 5. What seemed like a normal fishing day soon turned to be a scene straight from a horror movie for this fisherman from Oahu. The boat's onboard camera captured the moment when the shark, with a sudden surge of power, collided forcefully with the fisherman's kayak.
Tiger shark! Tiger shark ran!
The seasoned fisherman later recounted his belief that the shark, perhaps confused by the silhouette of the kayak, had identified it as a potential seal group. Number 4. This cage diver received a little bit more than he had anticipated when it came to an up-close encounter with a great white shark. Suddenly, the shark broke inside his cage while he was feeding the great white through the bars.
Was there anybody in there?
It has to be mink. It's mink.
His worst nightmare had just come to life. The two of them were stuck in tight quarters, thrashing around for what must have felt like a lifetime. He most likely didn't think he would survive, but fortunately, the boat crew moved quickly and succeeded in lifting him out of the cage just in time. What a near miss. Number 4. During a normal underwater photo shoot, this photographer encountered something dangerous and beautiful amidst the waters off Keyhole Point on the Big Island. Underwater photographer Darren Verbeck embarked on a dive that would offer more than he bargained for. As he descended into the depths, Verbeck's eyes saw what he initially believed to be a school of ulua.
All right. Ready?
Yet, as he peered closer, a niggling sense of doubt crept in. The size and shape of the creatures before him were very different. Soon he realized he was facing a great white shark. With fear in his heart, he mustered some courage to continue shooting the shark as it swam very, very close to him. Fortunately, nothing happened in this instance too. It was proved that the cameraman never died. Number 3. You'd never expect to find a shark in Sweetwater, but lurking in the depths of this murky lake in Swaziland is a terrifying shark statue that's been scaring divers half to death. The monstrous model appears to be floating thanks to its supporting structure, and it sports a truly chilling grin that flashes every inch of its huge jaws. So, it's no wonder those poor divers have been startled. Nobody can quite work out how the statue got there in the first place, but it was probably dumped in the lake as a prank. Number 2. In a dramatic turn of events that shook the world of professional surfing, a PR global competition was abruptly called off on July 19, 2015. Australian surfing superstar and three-time world champion Mick Fanning was forced off his surfboard by a shark that surprised him from behind, leaving him in a terrible situation. The audience held their breath in terror as they watched as the shark swiftly pulled Mick underwater. Instantly, amazingly, Fanning came out of the experience unharmed. He managed to avoid harm thanks to his rapid reflexes and composed attitude in the face of peril. Number 1. In a breathtaking encounter at Manly Jump Rock in Sydney Harbour, a swimmer's leap into the ocean nearly turned disastrous. The diver, seeking the thrill of the jump, plunged from the cliff into the water below. As he submerged, the camera captured a heart-stopping moment. A great white shark, drawn by the disturbance, charged towards him, likely mistaking him for prey. In a split-second decision that may have saved his life, the man engaged in a desperate act of self-defense, using his arms to deliver a forceful blow to the shark's nose. This quick reaction, a known method of repelling sharks, proved effective. He could swim back ashore as if the god of luck had been with him that day.